Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We have a show here today. We have James Monroe Raiding Raptors from Albuquerque, New Mexico, facing off against Waco Buns in the third week of the TEXSEF tournament. Have three top-notch players here today, all veterans here of the esports scene now after a whole year's worth of play.
Okay, Lord, Dr. Harvey.
We have a best-of-5 series for you all, and we're hoping to make it to the next round in the winner's bracket. If not, there's a loser's bracket with a best-of-1.
Yes.
We're gonna get to it, and I think it's time that we check this out here, folks. Good luck to the Raptors, and let's begin. Game 1 of the TEXSEF tournament. Here we go.
You're getting.
And we're off. Here we go. Instant hit up by Greg. Let's see if the Raptors can put some points on the board here early on. Raptors pop it on up. And looks like Waco has Corona Buns. We got Tyrone Gaming. We got Demoose. We have Raven King. We got Bongo King. Not Bongo Cat. We got Greg. Let's see if these can put on a show. Beautiful shot by Waco to put it in off the redirect. But the Raptors can bounce back from that. Just a tough one there. And we move in. Let's see if the Raptors respond.
I got it.
They've been warming up here. Waco with an early goal.
Okay, I'm gonna be back in net right now. Go up.
Someone's
Players here seem to be kind of looking calm, and they kind of muscled their way in there. It seemed to just start from the outside and move on in. Just a simple play there from Demoose to pop it in, and Corona comes in and takes that. Let's see if the Raptors can respond.
Alright, I got red boost. I'm in goal.
Alright.
Tip down there by Demoose. Demoose popping it on up and hit in again. A lot of pressure here by Demoose. It looks like they're being very reactive. The Raptors need to get in there and play more offense. They have to believe they can get to the ball. They have to challenge those things. If they just wait for them to bring in the ball, they're going to capitalize every single time. Here they go. Raptors moving on up.
I'm in goal. Separate.
Boom! Beautiful goal by Greg, and they put pressure on and immediately changed their game plan. Excellent play there. You can see the pass by Raven King is met beautifully by Greg. Bongo, of course, playing back in the rotation. Beautiful play.
You got it? Alright.
Just a minute down here, and 4 goals to be had. There's going to be a lot of offense on both sides. Both teams can play. And they're arrowing up in the air, and they rotate it up. Bongo hitting it out wide.
There's nobody back.
Nobody's back there. Raptors looking to try and make something happen. That means they got to make some boosty clears.
The guys on mid?
We need some support there. It looks like we're standing still. All 3 players on their side are beyond the halfway pitch. It looks like the Raptors are kind of sitting back on their heels. Have all the time in the world to flip it up, and he flips it in. That is how much time he has. Watch, he pops it up. People are just waiting on the floor for him. No one challenges. 3 people on the floor jump up, and it goes in. We're going to need confident play coming out of James Monroe. They have to contest these balls in the air. They cannot just watch from the ground as they do moves. Let's see if Bongo Cat can do something. Gets bumped. Corona pumps it up. They are playing confident. Waco Buns is playing super confident here. And they, again, backflips it in. No contention on the wall again. You can see the Raptors looking to try and wait for it again. I do believe they're going to need some better wall play if they're going to be able to kind of pop that out. Let's see if the Raptors can respond.
Actually, Greg.
Popping on in. Demuth shooting on up.
I go and goal. Go up, go up.
Waco pops it up. Beautiful volley in the air.
Alright. Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful hit
I'm
there.
on the right side of you.
Raptors getting some good attitude here. They're playing their hardest and they're trying to get the ball in their control.
Alright. Shoot.
Bongo Cat trying to dribble it out. Pops it up a little bit. It's going to be met by Corona. Corona's going to put it in. Are they going to meet him on the wall again? Or are they going to wait for... Oh, it looks like a contention, and it's a miss by Matthew, but moving on up. Pops it on up. A reverse flip off the wall. Matthew meets it with a hit to center it up. Bongo going to challenge him. No, he goes back to goal. Once again, no one in the air, but it's met with some fight by Raven King. Raven King bumps him a little bit.
Nice, I'm in that.
Beautiful
Hit that.
try there by Bongo.
Yeah, they're gonna try to pass it. Yep. Boom. Oh, shoot. Nice.
I'm in goal.
Yeah.
Good job here. The team communicating well, talking, trying to figure out an avenue to get past this defense, and they're pushing pretty hard. And I think it's actually working here for the Raptors. They're getting some ball possession here, and they're working pretty hard.
Oh, he demoed me.
Okay, I'm going back. They know right now.
And looks like the NSX is met up with, or the Skyline, I should say, is met in the middle there. Bongo Cat takes a block. Greg looping around. Raven King hoping to get out of net, looking for some offensive pressure. They really, all they need to do is beat one or two people. That's how confident this team is in front. They don't have much defensive pressure. When the moment is right, they have to really sway that over and try and get that pressure to kind of amount to something. Demuth's going to have all the time in the world. Tyrone Gaming just kind of in warm-ups here, just taking it up slowly.
Okay, so that purple guy.
Three people kind of coming on in the corner. Let's see if they can dribble it. Take it weak side. Bongo takes a shot. It's going to be popped in. That counts for a shot.
Oh, no.
A minute to go here. Oh, and it's blocked by Greg. Beautiful defensive play. Bongo getting back for a boost. So does Raven King. They need to communicate, and they need to get some offensive pressure. It would be great to have a second goal. There's one bounce, and he goes. Wow, he actually gets the second touch on that with a cheeky little flip in the side.
I'm in goal.
Okay.
Popped in one. Raven King popping it up. Nice shot there by Demuth. Beautiful block, another hit up by Demuth, and it's then hit by Corona. You guys got to get it out of the zone and with some force. That way you can put some pressure on them and they can go back. The only reason they're going back is for boost at this time. Beautiful shot there.
Alright, it's alright. We know what they do.
They mainly play ones probably, so.
Waco Bun's taking that one.
Alright.
We'll come back here in just a second, folks.
So we just can't give them as much time, or be able to we have to meet them in the air.
Yeah, and also they're like in one position.
Yeah. So if we could just get it over them, we're good.
Yeah, we just need to power hit it somehow. And then there's always one guy back, and then we just need to
Alright, so when someone's going for an aerial goal, you always want to go up before they come down. Like, if you go up before they come towards the goalpost, the top of it, you're fine. But if a second too late, they're gonna flick it in.
Yeah.
So it's gotta you gotta be ready.
Okay. Also, they like playing the air when they pass in the goal. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm playing with confidence and I'm chilling out right now. Literally have Lafayette beats on right now, playing Rocket League. There's no chiller I can get. Alright, Greg, you got it.
Alright.
Oh, you guys have already loaded in?
Alright, we're right back at
Greg,
it.
you get it.
Raptor fans, here we go. It is time. We're going in for game number 2.
And then you stay back.
Raptors have had a little bit of a chance to
I'm
think about their strategy. Let's see what they do. Game 2, here we go.
Nice. Alright.
Okay.
I'm in that. Alright.
I'm behind you.
Alright, that's it.
I'm gonna go on.
Oh, I missed that flip. Okay. I'm at mid. Nice. I have a 0 boost. Yeah, they're going for that. Watch out,
Glenn's
it's
popping it
down
on
Oh
in,
my,
and it's
that was beautiful.
it's a beautiful
I
little
thought he was
double
gonna miss
attach.
that.
Let's see what this happens here. Pops it on up,
I literally
hits
thought,
it
alright, he's
just with
there's no way
enough
he gets
force.
this. No.
But it seems the Moose knows how to control that skyline just right. Knows when to flip reverse that. Wow.
The guy's not the best one to finish, but he can double tap and stuff. The purple guy you can see is the leader.
Let's see how we do here.
100%. Okay, so
I get that.
And we're back. And here we go, moving on up with a minute to go. I'm sorry, with a minute just underway here, we have a 1-goal deficit. Demoose popping it out to the corner. Bongo Cat popping up, looking to get some, not really contested. He's able to just take it up the wall. Bongo Cat says, no way. Beautiful, beautiful contest by Raven King, and he gets a chance to tip it to the side. Demoose popping it on up and actually flying backwards and taking a beautiful shot. Corona Buns shot up once and popped in the corner. And we're in. Here we go. Demoose coming on in. Tyrone getting some boost before popping on up. Bongo popping it down in. But Corona Bud smacking it down. And that's what I think the Raptors are missing, is just getting the ball deep and then being able to make a second play on it. I think the Raptors are afraid to kind of make that aerial play and overcommit. And I think because of it, the Waco Buns kind of push pretty firmly on the Raptor play. Beautiful block by Raven King. Moving on up, Raven King pops it on up. Beautiful passing play, but it's kicked out by Corona. Raptors playing a little bit more poised here. Have an idea what they want to do. I mean, they're making some of the plays. I'd like to see them pushing a little bit harder offensively, but it is difficult with the talent here from the Waco Buns squad. Greg moving it on up. Pass to the side. Raven King. Looks like the play is actually getting some forward progression here. The Raptors getting a little bit more luck with these touches. It's not so much of the Waco ball every possession. However, I do feel like there's not enough control here from the Raptors side. Just easily kind of takes it up the side, and I think it's difficult for the Raptors when they just pops it out and kind of all committed down there, all chasing the ball. They're all chasing the guy. Here we go, Raptors moving on up. Open it on up here and see what we can hear from our players. Move it back up in this stream. Get my players back up. Matthew with the big touch there. Nice hit by Bongo to keep it in. Knows to kind of move him there. Perfect defense there. Trying to keep anything from really going, and they all go for it. Nice offensive pressure there. Bongo Cat doing his best. Greg popping it in. Looks like there's a little bit of a resurgence here from the squad. Looks like Looks like Corona is messing with the other squad here a little bit. Looks like the other team is working pretty hard at trying to get that ball to keep some pressure on their zone. And the Waco Buns are going to take that one. Zero to 2, and they win that one 3-0. Looks like we're gonna have some holding on here, folks. Just stay patient.
Down.
Yeah, what happened, Dr. Harvey?
I'm not sure. It looks like the server's down at the moment. I'm not quite sure.
Does that mean it doesn't count, or do we have to restart all over again?
So far in series 0 to 2, I think we can remake. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna exit out of the main to the main menu.
The server's down. That usually means that you can't go into a match.
We will see what happens here on the general chat. I will try and
You guys at the end, but like we were playing like really well.
You guys are playing really well at the end. Some guy was like messing with the goalie. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was like messing with me. And I should rotate it up.
Yeah, I think
so
he was trying to say stop being in goal. I think he was hinting.
I know he's trying to mess me up.
No, I think he was hinting that like you need to get out of goal.
No, he wasn't, because one of his teammates had a breakaway.
Dang. Okay. Well, as long as that wasn't the case. Yeah. Didn't know. I couldn't see it from my director cam. I just saw it from the corner of my ass. I didn't know what was happening. We're gonna go play online. We're gonna private match. We're gonna join party match. We're gonna try. Could not join. Password does not match. Okay, well, we'll remake it.
Yeah, it's the server went down. So.
Okay, and I will make the series, no series. What, best of?
It's the best of 5. So
best of. Well, yeah, but they've won 2 games, so it's a best of. Should I just not have a series?
Best of 4.
No series.
It's not like a. No, never mind.
Okay, because I can't go back in and you know what I mean. It will take all our game data though. Okay, so don't worry. Greg is in an online game. Can you? Where are you at, Greg? What's going on?
Greg.
Yeah.
Are you still in the private match?
Greg. We're going to create the private match with the same credentials here. Okay. Do you guys remember the score of the first game?
0 to 2.
No.
Oh, the score?
Yeah, 0 to 5.
No, it was 1 to 3.
5-1, 1-5, 1-5. Yeah. All right. Well, we got everybody in that we think needs to be in. Sorry about that. We're gonna kind of jump back into things and make sure you get everything you paid for here. All right, good luck, Raptors. Let's get back into it here. Looks like our squad is getting back into it. We have our match all lined up. Let's see if the Raptors can keep up this offensive pressure that we saw in the last minute. It would look like they were dialed in. So
Alright, I'm going for it, okay?
Here we go. Good luck, Raptors.
I'm hit, right?
Pop it in. Tyrone gets it
Alright,
up.
I'm gonna go up.
The game has not missed a beat. They are both right back at it again. Greg with a beautiful hit to the side, popping down in. Corona not going to be taking it up the wall anytime soon, as the Raptors have figured out they need to contest that ball before it goes up that wall, and they get control of that aerial. Pops it up. Tyrone, beautiful defensive play, but Bongo says, I got offensive pressure of my own.
Bongo, you want some chow?
Yeah, good.
Alright.
A beautiful flip there.
I'm getting some packet loss here.
Yeah, I'm good.
And it's kind of redirected. Beautiful attempt there. Demus is going to try and aerial it in with the skyline. Pops it, and it actually gets hit in midair again. And a slight miss. But we'll see if it can be capitalized. Demus popping it on up. Bongo Cat trying to make something happen of it. Tips it just a little awkward. But Greg gets a lot of pressure, putting the Waco Buns a little bit on their heels. It is 0-0 here, might I add. The Raptors are playing phenomenally. Beautiful shot there by Greg. Just goes off the top. I would say here, I want to go look at Greg's stats. Greg's got 18 points, one shot. Bongo Cat,
I'm 4 points.
26 points. We have Raven King with 6 points. These players need to get more points on the board here. But we're only just about a minute in. Let's see.
Oh my god, this packet loss is making me go crazy.
It's making the better players have a difficult time getting these aerials in, so there is a little bit of an advantage here for the Raptors at the moment, because it is tough to pull off those tricky plays. Matthew trying to put one of those in just right now. Moved up by Demus. They're double committing on that defense. That's great, but they're weaving back in, and they're ready to go. Popping on in. Corona putting it on up.
You can only hit one way.
We're getting a little bit of latency, but that's all right. It's the name of the game. We are playing online, and it is crazy. Moving on up. Demus pops it up into the corner. You wouldn't believe it if you were.
Bro, I know.
God.
I'm like, I literally went into a boost that had nothing on it and then got 100 boost magically. Magic boost.
Bro, on my screen, I saved that.
I believe it. I know the feeling. Craig kind of coming up here, trying to challenge. We're going to go to auto cam here and check out what we can see. Corona Buzz popping it up. It looks like the other team is constantly rotating back. It looks like not one member is staying back, and they're all going up for boost and making a rotation. So this has been a pretty interesting strategy. They constantly make loops in and out at middle field and back in. If the ball comes back, they're moving out. Raven King almost getting demoed, coming out of the net. Greg contesting.
This packet loss.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see.
Just.
Where's Bongo? Oh, you're coming back.
Coming back.
I was going out.
It's only 0-2 with 2 minutes to go here, and the Raptors are playing pretty well. We have, wow, beautiful little flick by Bongo, tapped in by Greg.
God.
Highlight of the game right now. If you pop that up and you check out the teamwork and the flip by Greg, that's one that we're going to be watching next year in the little highlight reel.
Alright,
Beautiful goal there. You can hear them celebrating in the background with cheer. What a beautiful goal. They only put it down by 1 goal with less than 2 minutes to go. Demus not happy with that. Trying for a double tap. Raven putting it up. Going to continue with the ball. Look at the confidence moving on up. Instant change in pressure here as the game is now being turned. The Raptors putting on the pressure, and Waco sitting back. Doesn't matter. Raven King's going to be there. You know he always is. Popping on up. Pushes it on up. Coming back down. and a beautiful redirect by Bongo Cat. Wonderful play. Ah, man, this Texas tournament is bringing out the best in Bongo and Raven King. Greg, this is his first time here in the tournament. Jolting Josh sitting out this time. Greg almost killing himself, it looks like, in that car crash on the wall. Beautiful. And Bongo moving on up. It's a redirect to himself. And it's a pop-up. Is this going to be the shot of Greg's dreams? No, it's redirected wide. Contested. Matt sitting in the net. Bongo also sitting in net, going for the wide shot. Contested, popping on up. Will Matthew join him up there for something? Oh, and it's blocked! Beautiful attempt there. The Raptors putting on the best pressure I have seen in the last couple of weeks. This game right here is great. Greg demos Waco Demus. And Raven King with an aggressive forecheck pops it off. Tyrone trying to play it smart with 37 seconds. Doesn't want to blow, but Greg pops it on. Who's coming on in? Raven King pops it on at one, coming twice. Corona coming on in, trying to take it out the corner, and it looks like he's popping it up. He's taking it on the hood. Bongo says, I got 1 or 2 more plays left in me, and he makes a perfect booming play.
Go.
Let's watch these final moments. Oh, beautiful attempt. God, very close. Terrific game here played by the Raptors.
Oh my! I couldn't do anything there.
That's okay. Despite the technical difficulties, you gotta say that the Raptors, this team, is awesome. Holy cow! I saw the sweetest goal this game. The only goal so far. Let's see what happens if they can turn it around and get a second with seconds to spare. It's Rocket League, so you never know.
Dude, this packet loss is throwing off my brain.
I know.
Both of you hit it there.
And Waco Boy is going to take that one. Looks like Greg and Bongo can't have some tough time with packet loss. Corona Buns leaves the match. You can see the equal split between points. You can see that JMMS performed very well together as a squad. Not only do they all have a decent save, they had some shots. I think they did a really good job.
I'm probably going to restart my Rocket League.
Alright.
I'm going to submit those scores. Stay tuned, fans. I'm going to put it on the holding screen.
Alright, I'll invite you back. After you do it, Angel.
Okay.
Dude, oh my gosh. We almost did it, guys.
Dude, good job, you guys.
I just want to say that flick was nasty.
Dude, I have it on video. I hear someone watching the stream.
Wait, so do we have our bracket, the one game?
You have the bracket for the one game? I'm going to let them...
For the losers bracket?
We do have a losers bracket to go to. First, I'm going to report the scores, okay, for this one. So I'm going to go to the website.
We're so close to winning that.
Dude, you guys...
Yeah.
Goal scored. James Monroe 1.
I'm gonna watch
Waco
my play real
Buns
quick.
43.
We all did. We did okay. We just figured out what to do in the second match. Just kind of threw us off. It's sort of like sometimes like how to beat somebody always appears in the second match, and then the third match it just doesn't work sometimes. It does work, but they just like score. At least learn the weakness.
Hold on. Everything's acting up real quick. Let me restart my PC.
Alright.
Wait, when is the loser bracket game, Dr. Harvey? When is the loser bracket game?
I don't know. I'm still trying to support. I'm still trying to finish this, man. 1 second. On the score thing, it says we lost 1-43. I wrote in the general thread. I don't think my middle school team is happy to see the other team reported being as 43-1. It was good 1-5 game though. Haha, GG's.
Huh?
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, I'm getting really hairy.
It's okay.
Angel. Oh yeah, Angel has Discord as PC. Makes sense. You started his PC, by the way, so.
Hmm?
He restarted his PC because of the packet loss.
I can't. I'm trying to do it, but whatever. What was the second game that we? The third game was 1-3. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm back. Can I get an invite?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Did it fix it, or like even know?
Working.
GG's all of you. I'm really impressed with the level of play I've seen out of the Raptors here so far. That was awesome. We're moving on, and I've reported the score. Sorry for bearing with me here. This is a new process here.
I'm back.
Alright.
Alright, so our next game's probably going to be in the next 35 minutes like last time, so let's get into custom.
Alright. That's hard to create that.
Loser of A here. Yeah, I'll get that going for you here right now. You boys... You want... what arena do you want?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. It looks like the tournament is still underway. If you're trying to catch in who's going, we have the Cueva versus the Outlaws. Outlaws taking on the meme team, losing, and the Cueva gonna be taking on Waco Buns. Waco Buns, the team that beat James Monroe 3-0.
I think if I could beat them.
Yeah, I definitely think so. You guys played very well. I'll be spectating in this mode for a little bit while I figure out here the next tournament. So we're looking at for the Raptors. James, it looks like the losers bracket's already set up. We have the New Knoxville, Ohio, going to be taking on James Monroe Middle School. Certainly interested to kind of get that going here. I'm going to get ourselves checked in here in a second. Looks like we'll be playing New Knoxville. Not sure if they are high school or middle school.
Greg, leave.
I'm going to get a confirmation from my squad that they're ready to go. I'm going to check us in. How are we doing over here, squad? We oh Oh, it looks like, yeah, they hear me. They've left this private match. We're warming on up. Thanks for listening, being active listeners.
Imagine having titanium white zombies. Never.
Check in. Ooh, we're Team Orange again, and I think that means we make the match, and I know how to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and make that. And no stranger to that. Create private match. We are going to do name and password. What would you guys like to play for this? The actual game?
Do you want to do Champions Field, guys?
Day or night?
Oh, if we're choosing fields, the Lunar Year one event field. I want that field. Yes.
Forbidden Temple?
You mean the Chinese one?
Forbidden
China,
Temple?
yeah, China. Yeah, that.
Forbidden
Yes.
Temple.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yes, I want that map.
Forbidden Temple? Is that what it is with the little cherry blossom trees?
Yeah.
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 Is it the new?
That's a good one, right? People are cool with that?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
On my paper dragon.
Good idea. Go ahead and theme up, but you got
I'm just
about a
eating
minute.
pizza.
You're just eating pizza. Obviously, different ways of preparing here on the stream. People are laughing at that. They think that's kind of funny. Thank you if you're. I appreciate that, Twitch. Twitchy.
Okay.
Okay.
I love this map.
Get pizza fingers, boys, because you're gonna need that greasiness. I tell you what, you played. Like when you started playing offensive, I was like, "Oh my gosh, the play's over!" And then out of my screen would flash Raven King, and I'm like, "Yeah!" So, great job. Way to really recognize how to kind of turn it up.
The next legend black market item I want to buy that I have in my inventory is my 20. It's my 20 XXs. Yes.
Okay, waiting for the opponent here, and we're gonna be getting away just in a few moments here. So the match has been created. We're gonna wait for
I love this
for New Knoxville.
Let's go, boys.
We do have some hometown advantage in terms of thinking about what map we got to pick. And looks like the whole squad's in. We're gonna be waiting here very patiently.
This map is good because the light, like the sun, is behind the thing, and there's no glares or anything, and it's just all dark.
True.
And also, for some reason, when I did rank during the Lunar New Year event, I got like diamond. So
Ooh.
Man,
got diamond, dropped down to plat.
That's why you just keep yourself at diamond, then get your diamond rewards, and then you're good.
Huh?
That's why you just. What I do is if I ever get diamonds, okay, I will just quit playing that game mode and just play like ranked matches and just try to win 10 matches. to
Yeah.
diamond,
When
and then-
if I ever get like a really high rank, like let's say in Overwatch, I get to diamond, I'll try going past diamond, just to prove I'm not just border very low diamond, so that I can prove I'm better.
Yeah, I'm
and
just
then-
gonna unlock the rewards and then I'm like, oh, okay, I jumped into the plat. I already got diamond rewards.
Yeah, and I think there's different strategies. Like for me, if I know that diamond is where I want to get, let's say I get there in some of the only modes I think it's possible for me right now, which is like Rumble or like Ice Hockey or Snow Day. I'll get to that. I'll rank in, but then I'll play the other matches and then finally get there and finally earn those. So here we go, folks. This is a best of one here. I want to remind you all: you win, you move on. If you lose, you're out. And so. Hey, we're moving on in. Good luck to
I got it.
both teams, and this
I'm
is
glad
it.
Baracus done.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, Matthew, remember Special Princess?
It's win or lose here.
Yes.
Win or go home.
I got it.
I got it.
Here we go.
Okay,
Raptors coming on up.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go to this mid.
I'm pushing.
Looks like this is a high school in New Knoxville, Ohio. And Greg already making some aggressive plays, looking real good. Bongo looking for a nice shot. It's going to be a classic Oh, and he watches the block. He anticipates it.
Oh crap. I got
Raptors have to play all out. It's one game or nothing. They either win and move on, or they lose and go home. This is it. Let's sit back and watch what they do.
Oh.
Beautiful shot by Raven King. Gonna be there to redirect it. Is it there or not? It's so close. Popped in just behind. And Raven King shoves it in. Beautiful pocket play by Raven King. Slams his car down like it came from heaven. And all of a sudden you just see him smash it in. Paper Dragons. Seems to be at home.
Alright, I need boost on the left.
Yeah, I'm going Raptors.
Beautiful go-ahead goal by the Raptors with only 45 seconds to go, leaving New Knoxville wondering, who is this middle school? What's happening here? White Zomba's trying to move in. Rip. Glibia trying to pop it in. Does not phase Matthew. Matthew pops it right back up like it's a chip shot on a golf course. Popping it up. Can't stop. It's tipped. Raven King there. Beautiful play. I think the Raptors can take this if they play their game. Beautiful double touch. They all seem to be talking. My V8 Mustang pops it down. Greg popping it back in.
Nice.
What pressure here by the
I
Raptors.
took
Wow.
He should be low on boost.
Oh, okay. Calbia's. I don't know if Calbia has any boost. Yep. Good. Alright, so there's only 2 guys in play. Oh, okay, they cleared it. Nice. Okay,
I'm far side
try to
in case if I can
grab
pass
up
or
the-
something.
They're in the same corner. They're all in the same corner.
Oh,
Okay, nice.
Raptors communicating well.
Oh,
Making
nice,
plays
nice,
happen.
nice.
2 minutes down, and it's a 1-goal game. We're playing Ohio. It's a high school and middle school.
Oh, okay.
Esports is kicking. Bongo pops it back
Nice.
out. Raven King waiting
Okay,
patiently. My V8 coming in wide. It's going to leave a
Oh,
demo.
good.
We got to be looking out for that now. That demo is going to be a strategy. They know Raven King's a good goaltender, and they do not like that he keeps blocking. But can they defend his offense? And there's not enough support. Oh, it almost goes in. And another contention by Greg. Beautiful play by the Raptors. Where have they been? This is an
if you
amazing
could
new
touch that
team.
one more time. Oh,
Alright, guys, it's coming back. Right through it. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I know. My bad! No! Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know where it was. I was so confused. I was like, oh shoot. And I was out of play. I was so out of play.
2 minutes and 15 seconds. Keep this team from moving on
yeah.
or losing. This is it. This is what it's made out of. I believe the Raptors can put a goal away and continue this. Let's see. All they need is one.
We should put pressure. And they all go on one. They all follow.
I'm going back to boost.
My bad.
Oh,
My bad. If I just
beautiful.
think found that guy was coming. to
Nope,
my right
Greg
and I
should have
just
had
saw
it.
him.
Nice try. Good communication. It's okay. We're playing good together. Greg was almost there. Nice try.
We're good.
We're good. Let's move on up.
Yeah.
2 minutes to get a goal
Alright,
here.
I got
Let's
it.
go,
We just have
Raptors.
to put pressure.
Guys, can I put more
pressure.
deep for offense?
Yes.
They're like immune to me.
Yeah, they do not. They play offense.
Alright. Nice.
There we go. We need you. This is it. Nice. No, that's good. Matthew knows what to do.
One tried to demo me.
Oh, this is it. Nice.
He knows I have no boost. Damn.
Minute and 30, and the Raptors look really good right now. Controlling the ball, not really playing a lot of defense because they're controlling the game. Bongo moving in on up.
I got one out.
Bongos misses the ball. It's going to be Calibra looks like to be messing with it. Raven King gonna not have to take that block. Defended by Bongo. Missed the ball there. It's going to be an opportunity. They're going to pop it on up. This is a chance for the Raptors with a minute remaining. A beautiful tap in by Raven King, and it's blocked by V8 Mustang. Holy smokes. Great save.
Alright.
And we're moving on in a minute. A minute goes on. Raptors playing very well.
Alright. Greg, you need to go back to net, dude.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, almost redirects it off the double tap. Matthew playing some amazing offensive pressure here. And it's flicked in. And it's hit
Nice.
really wide by
Okay,
Greg.
nice.
Beautiful. And this is going to be a nice offensive push here if they can get pressure with
Oh my
just
God.
about...
How did I miss that?
It's okay.
Nice try here.
Oh,
Young Crab's getting a chance to put it away there.
I got it.
Superman, good to join you. Thanks, buddy.
Why is he so, like...
Oh, hey, what's up?
I don't know,
We got about 8 seconds here remaining.
Yeah,
We
I'm
were
just kind of a sub, so I'm not like playing. I'm just watching. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's whatever.
It's okay, we'll get you in for next week. I thought you were gonna play for La Cueva.
Yeah, but I'm just a sub.
Oh, I get you.
I'm not.
Whew.
Now they're running up.
Man, well that was tough. A tough one there for the Raptors, losing 1-3, but having a really good showing. I think a lot of offensive pressure against New Knoxville. I think that it was just an unfortunate couple of blocks there down low, and then they put it in. Let's see here, taking that game 1-3.
All I know is that Cali buy, they like going for whoever's in net, no matter who it is.
I know.
GG.
At one point in the game, I was just jumping the whole time when he tried demoing.
Do we leave?
I believe so. It's best of one, I think, for the losers bracket, right? All right, yeah,
Alright.
Is it?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
it is. Best. Yeah, for the losers bracket, it's one game.
One game. It was a very close game, so it was all or nothing there.
Did Joe win or no?
It was 1-1 for about 2 minutes, and then they scored 2 goals, one after another.
Did you lose the first match as
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks, man.
I know. We were hoping to get you in the mix here to pop in a few goldies.
Yeah, I thought I was playing at first, but then I was like, wait, no, they do have a third. I thought the other guy couldn't make it or something, and that's why I was playing. I didn't realize that he was actually here.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we have more weeks of this to go. And
Wait, how often does this happen?
there's actually like I think this happens every week now, up until I think the end of May or June, and then
What is the prize?
I think last week is $150. I think, wasn't it?
Jeez.
Wasn't that? And
Yeah, for first place.
and La Cueva would have got it if they didn't. The team you were with, yeah, they had to literally drop out because they didn't have a sub.
Dang.
So that's who you're.
And they made it to the finals, didn't they?
Yeah, and they literally lost to the people who won the finals with literally last second goals with the time being expired. Both games they lost 2-0 with the clock went to 0 and they put it in. I couldn't believe it.
That sucks.
I know. And then the third game for the best of 5, their buddy had to leave, and so then they just forfeited. And I was like,
playing with them earlier, and they're pretty good. I mean, one of them's GC. I think I'm better than the other guy. Because I think he's only like low champ 1, and I'm like low champ 3 to high champ 2. So like, I don't know. He's pretty alright though. Like, but definitely better than most of the alternatives. And then the other guy's like a little bit better than me. He's like high champ 3.